Storm Tracker weather starts now with Chief Meteorologist Elizabeth Copeland.
Welcome back on this Monday evening where we had some moisture move over earlier, but it didn't quite make it to the ground in the valley. So across Missoula, you probably felt 1 or 2 raindrops. And even though we had some darker greens move through, which indicate some lighter to moderate showers, a lot of that started evaporating before it even made it to the ground. We have a lot of dry air on the ground still, but it did help us get a little moisture going. So tomorrow's storms will likely finally make it to the ground as we see that activity return. But right now, we're not seeing a lot of activity, maybe some showers across the missions. Again, it is going to fall in upper elevations, but since we are looking at some places that don't have too many people, maybe hiking, but not living, you're not going to run into too many of those showers this evening as those move off into central Montana. And these showers are just being picked up on radar, not quite hitting the ground either. So we have some of that light moisture in the upper atmosphere, just not making it to the ground this evening, but some clouds did roll in. That haze actually let up for just a minute. That wildfire smoke from parts of California and Oregon actually moved out because we had that system move through. The outflowing winds actually pushed out some of that smoke from the valleys, really letting up for just a couple of minutes. But now the haze has settled back in for the evening. We're looking at reduced visibility and again, moderate air quality conditions right now. 68 degrees outside, beautiful sunset as that haze moved through. 50-degree dew point, so that dew point is on the rise. We're seeing that moisture finally settling into the lower elevations, and the closer that dew point gets to the actual temperature, the more moisture we have. So we're going to see that moisture finally return and actually make it to the valleys. It just won't be until tomorrow afternoon. So tomorrow morning, you're going to be waking up again, seeing that haze outside, probably not too much sun because that haze is going to fill right back in, especially across west central, southwest Montana, mixing in with some clouds ahead of our next system that moves through, and that's going to bring some heavier showers and this time some thunderstorms. So we're going to see these darker greens here start to fill in across I-90 and the Bitterroot Valley. That rain's going to make it to the ground, hearing some rumbles of thunder about the noon hour as well. Some showers do make it up across the Flathead Valley, across the Rockies a little later in the afternoon, about 3:30, but that's also when we're going to be keeping an eye on the radar for some stronger storms developing right in this area. You can see some of those darker reds, yellows. We're watching those cells, especially through the Bitterroot Valley tomorrow afternoon for some of that gusty wind and lightning before that system then kicks off to the east. So tomorrow's threats, we do have a level 1, which is this dark green area here, that marginal risk, and level 2, that yellow, which is a slight risk for stronger, possibly severe storms. So keeping an eye on the radar tomorrow for lightning and gusty outflow. Those are the 2 main concerns with those storms. Now looking ahead, 6 to 10 day outlook, we have likelihoods that are going to be wetter than average. So our likelihood is elevated for wetter than average conditions across western Montana, and then it is very likely across all of Montana we're going to see cooler than average temperatures return in our extended outlook as well, and we can actually see that in our 7-day forecast. Not for the next 3 days though, as we stay right there at average, holding steady in those mid 80s, which is typical for this time of year. Spotty showers and thunderstorms Tuesday afternoon and evening. Some of those will be stronger in the Missoula Valley, and then we finally hit that cooler pattern right about Sunday, Monday, so end of the weekend and early next week. So 85 tomorrow in Hamilton, again, stronger to severe storms possible. Those will be isolated about the 2 to 3 p.m. hours when we'll be checking that radar. 86 in Kalispell with a few early morning showers, and then we're going to take a big drop on Sunday and Monday to the mid 60s.